Good morning, Homespun friends. It's great to see you on this Monday. I thought I would come along with an old timey Monday chat like I used to do when I was very frequently coming to my channel in the last couple of years and just talk with you a little bit about my weekend. I would love it if you guys could be here in my living room. We could be drinking coffee or having a glass of tea and talking back and forth because I'm very interested in hearing about how your days are going as well. This weekend was a big one around our house. Not only was it Father's Day, but it was my 55th birthday on Saturday. And so that was very exciting. I'm not one that gets too pumped up about birthdays, but I'm certainly thankful to God that He's given me another one. My parents were asking me on the phone, they said, how does it feel to be 55? And I said, it feels like it felt to be 54. You really don't notice sometimes a whole lot of difference when your birthdays come along, but then you get up in the mornings and you think, well, I do have a few aches and pains. And then you look in the mirror and you think, oh, I do see some things that haven't been there before. But you know what? We're grateful for every day that God gives us to live, and we should enjoy it and make the most of it. And my children have reached the age where they enjoy doing little things for me for my birthday, and that's so sweet. And so I will show you some of the things that they picked up for me for my birthday that I really am thankful for. I told my husband, he's always asking me in advance of special days, what do you want? What can I get you? But we have always been the kind of people that, when we see something we want, I'll pick it up then when I see it and I'll say, I'm going to get this. My birthday is coming up in 2 months and I'm going to get this for my birthday in 2 months. And so a couple of months ago, he bought me a really nice Michael Kors purse. I typically don't spend a lot of money for purses, but a couple years ago, he had bought me I had really, really wanted a particular Michael Kors bag, and he had bought it for me, and I panicked because it was, more money than we normally spend on things like that. But I carried it for 2 solid years, every season, every day, day in and day out. And so he told me, you should get another one of these. That you really take care of this. You use it a lot. It's worth the money if you carry it all the time. So we found one in the department store that was on a clearance, and so he bought that for me. It was still more than I really wanted to pay, but I have carried it every day since and will for a long time to come. And so that's really what he got me for my birthday. But when he kept asking me, what else do you want for your birthday? I said, well, you might can make me a cake. I requested a blackberry cake, and he made that for me earlier in the week. And then I also said I wouldn't mind I was kind of torn between a blackberry cake and a cheesecake. And he said, well, I'll eventually do them both over the course of the next week or so. And so Saturday, he made me the cheesecake. And what we do with these cakes when we make cakes is we have both of our daughters live in town, and so they each have our families of six, and so it doesn't take long to go through a cake when you have different family members, that you're sending cake to. And so that's what we do. One of our sons, the son that's a veteran, lives about 15 minutes down the road, and he also gets cake if he wants it. And then our other son lives about an hour away. We don't get to see him quite as often, but we enjoy dispersing all the things that my husband bakes. And so I told him too, along with the cakes, I would love to go to this particular restaurant and eat. Right after my husband and I were first married, the man who had been his boss for so long and served as our best man, he had taken us to this restaurant in Tryon, North Carolina. I don't know how many of you are near Tryon, North Carolina, or within driving distance, but you might want to perk up your ears because this is a wonderful place to eat. And we had been there all those years ago. We've been married 35 years, so this restaurant has been around for all that time. And it's unique in that it's kind of on the side of a bank. It's a log cabin. It looks like a big log cabin with a wraparound front porch, and it's right on the creek side. And the water is just gushing and running over the rocks, and it's just an amazing sound in your ears to hear it. It's uh, it's just beautiful there, and there's trees growing up all along the bank. And when you pull into the parking lot, you'll see a covered bridge, and you go across this short covered bridge. You can either park in the front area or go through the covered bridge to the other side and park on that side. And then there's also a little walking bridge where if you park in that front area, you walk across that little bridge across the stream, and you can pause there for photos and things. And it's just really, really nice. And it's just country style cooking. It's around $18 to $20 a plate, which is more than what we would normally pay to go out to eat. But we go only a few times, on special occasions. I think we might have been throughout all these years maybe 4 or 5 times. So we don't go that often. But now that we're getting older, we've said this is a place we love. We just kind of save up a little bit and go and have a really good time there, because the atmosphere is so nice. And the whole scope of things, I guess $18 to have a wonderful, wonderful meal is not so bad. That's per person. And so they have beautiful little antique type atmosphere where you've got tables, and they put the red and white checkered tablecloth over them, and then they take butcher paper and they lay it over the top, and you eat on that, and then they just ball it up and put out another piece of butcher paper for the next guest. They serve meals, a lot of what they serve is family style. They're known for their slaw and their macaroni salad, which they bring out right away when you get there. That's kind of like an hors d'oeuvre for you. And they have hot biscuits. I ordered the fried flounder, and my husband ordered the country ham with grits and gravy, and it was amazing. It had red eye gravy. Oh wow. And we kind of shared each other's plates so that we could get to taste it all. And so that's where he took me Saturday, and I had a wonderful time. I told my husband it's one of the best times that I've had in a restaurant in years. I just loved it. He took me 2 years ago, for my birthday. We just hadn't been in a long, long time, and we were out riding the Parkway, and he said, I wonder whatever happened to that restaurant that we went to 20 years ago. I was like, I don't know. So we drove down that way coming home, and there it was, and it was open. So we went in, and we had a great time that day too. And so as we were leaving, we said we'll have to come back here. And right after that, there was a terrible storm. That area flooded very badly, and they had a lot of mudslides and rock slides, and the restaurant was not damaged, but a lot of the places around it were damaged. And they had to do some repair work, and it took a little while to clear off the roads and get the rocks up. And also last summer they reopened, and from having been closed for all that time. And so we hadn't been back, but we went this year, and I loved it. And my daughters, and my younger son, they all sent me little presents, brought me little presents, and it was so sweet. I want to show you what they got me so you can enjoy it like I do. My son, he and I love cats. We've had cats most of my children's childhood. They had cats for pets. And so we always really take a lot of joy in things with cats. And this is what he got me. It's this cute little T-shirt. I said, this looks very patriotic. I'm sure I'll be wearing this for the summer. But I used to buy my children these little popsicles when they were growing up, and they remember them especially from the summertime. How many of you bought those little popsicles for your children? And when he saw this with the cat and all, he said, that looks like Mom. So he gave that T-shirt to me, and that's awfully sweet. One of my twin daughters, I've always told my children, do not get me any presents. And normally they're really good about just letting the children draw me pictures or things like that. But then as my children get older, they see things they want to get me, and they see things that look like me. And I think that's really just very sweet, and it brings a lot of joy to my days. And this is, one of my daughters bought me this beautiful Pioneer Woman bowl set. Is that not beautiful? The Frontier Rose. And I want to show you the little side window so you can see one of the bowls there. It has the little serving lids. I will enjoy using this. I just think that adds so much beauty. A couple of years ago, and I don't know if this viewer is still on my channel. If so, I want you to give me a shout out in the comments below. I had made a mention of the fact that I didn't have anything Pioneer Woman at all, and I loved everything that she had. And I had spotted a butter dish that I was crazy about, and it had the little butterfly that stands up as the handle. And one of you sweet ladies sent me that as a gift, and I still have it and use it. And I wanted to thank you for that present. I'm always mindful of that butterfly that's standing up on the top. I'm like, oh, please don't let me break this butterfly off. But it has not broken. It's very sturdy, and I have really enjoyed it. And that's the only thing that I have that's Pioneer Woman until I got this. And so I mean, I just don't really go out and buy things like, for yourself. You usually don't. You're like, I'll just get by with what I have. But this was really sweet. So I have something else that's Pioneer Woman. And then the other twin daughter got me something Pioneer Woman too. And so I was really excited. I'm starting to really get a few things. This is a Pioneer Woman insulated tumbler. Isn't that a beautiful? I love flowers. I love these feminine looking things. And listen, it has ice in it that's been in there all morning long, and it just keeps everything good and insulated. And I love this, and I've been using it. She gave it to me yesterday after church, and so I've been using that ever since, and I really love that. So I appreciate that. Also, a couple of the grandchildren got me some earrings. I really do love earrings, and they don't have to be fancy. I like $1, 50 cent, whatever. These are, I think I bought these for $1, maybe 15 years ago, and I still have them, and they're little sparkly little dangles, and I think they're so cute. So whatever I get, I keep. But they bought me these little earrings I think are adorable. I love the little hearts there, and then this also, this gold. I wear gold too, so those are so pretty. I love these especially with the little black on it because I can see me wearing that to church. I like that. So thank you to my family that was so sweet to me, and they gave me cards, and they bought their daddy a couple things for Father's Day, and one of them was a sign that I think said "World's Greatest Papa." That's what they called him, and then the grandchildren call him Papa. And then they also bought him a Nordic ware bake dish that you can make donuts in. We've never had anything like that, so I'm sure he'll be trying that out. I said, I don't know if this present is for him or for y'all, but I think it's for him because he was really excited. And then one of my homespun friends named Valerie, who is a viewer on this channel, hey Valerie, sent me a birthday present. She wrote me earlier in the week, and she said, I know you have a birthday coming up, and I want to send you something. And so she sent me this beautiful card and these wonderful stickers that I love. They are so beautiful. And they are 3D stickers. And I really, really enjoy using these. As you can see on the weekend, I've used a few of these in my scripture writing. So thank you so much. I didn't have any like this at all. Thank you, Valerie, so much for sending that. And also, I have one more thing that I would like to show you. This is from my mother-in-law. Now, my parents gave me money. They always give me money. Oh, hey, there's my daughter coming in. She's bringing the baby for me to babysit, so I'm going to have to jump off the channel. But I wanted to show you what my mother-in-law gave me before I close. My parents gave me money, and they gave me a gift card to Cracker Barrel, so I'm very excited about that. And this is what my mother-in-law gave me. She gave me this this came in this beautiful blue box, and she gave me some jewelry that is so, so pretty. She gave me this beautiful necklace. I don't know if you can see it through there. Let me try to fix it for you. Hey baby, I'll be with you in just a minute. You want to come say hi to my viewers? You do not look terrible. Come stand in the background and let them say hi, and say hi to my friends. This is what the necklace looks like right here. Isn't that so pretty? I love this. I think that'll be beautiful. And then she also gave me, this is a reversible necklace. Hey, there's my daughter. This is one of my twins, Natalie. And this is my granddaughter, Bristol, that I'm going to be babysitting a little bit while my daughter goes to the Y. And Natalie's the one that gave me these beautiful Pioneer Woman bowls. And I was so excited about them. But here is the necklace that she gave me. It's a reversible necklace. Is this not gorgeous? I know your other children are in the car, so and then this side is also, and it's isn't that pretty? I just love this, and that's so nice. And then here's the little earrings, and they're also reversible. I don't know where she found this, but I think it's so pretty. There's the side that has the turquoise on it, and then if you just want to wear the solid blue, there's that side. And so I just really think this is a unique present. I love it. Love both the necklaces and the earrings. They'll all go together, and they're interchangeable. So I will get a lot of use out of those. Well, friends, as you can see, duty calls, and Mimi must be on her way. But I have enjoyed sharing just a few moments with you on our Monday chat. Let me know what you did this weekend in the comments below. I've loved spending a moment with you. And as always, I look forward to next time. Bye-bye.